Golfing today, I beheaded a magpie. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, baby, yes. Some kind of bird, anyway. Grant me this. Mid-air in the curve of the ball I hit. It fell. I walked across the lawn wondering what it was I had seen, some small glop of something fallen. It was a good swing and my eyesight is strong, but there are moments it doesn't matter if you look or not. The magpie's mouth was open like it couldn't believe it either. I picked up the ball and looked at the stain of blood in a perfect square. I sort of nudged the body with my foot, rolled it over into a thicker part of the grass. It was all alone, the bird. And here I bury you, O thing who winged your way into my path. Only I know of your poor little murdered head. I grew up in the sort of house with a pool out back and a small shack to shower and change into clothes to swim in the pool, and my older sister. She had boyfriends. Usually I went someplace else when they came splashing in because my older sister grabbed boyfriends in ways that meant no girls ever came around the house. I was 14. The girls were at the pool in the club, so I went to the pool at the club, and there they sat, the girls older than me, rows of legs, rows of sunglasses, rows of laughing together. They let me sit, knowing I was staring at them, a meager insult to my older sister, the only boy they could keep. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, baby, yes. I handed them the lotions. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, baby, yes. This was my summer, my 2 summers, my long weekends, all of the sudden sunshine veering into town without reason, and all of it has abandoned me. I have loved none of those girls. I could not picture for you what any bathing suit revealed, although that's where I must have been looking, 14 years old, all that skin that crossed my path. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, baby, yes. What I remember is named Keith. By all means, he was not the favorite because my older sister had no favorites. Anybody could hand her the snitched rum and the good glasses while she lay out and waited. By agreement on these rare afternoons without the club, I was changing in the shack and then would swim alone at the deeper end, while the boyfriend would stray at the shallow where my older sister dangled herself and cup handfuls of the pool and let them run down her legs until dusk, while I treaded the surface of 9 feet of water and pulled myself out on a shaky ladder when my skin couldn't wrinkle any longer. 4 steps on the ladder, 3 steps on the ladder, 5 steps, I could not tell you now. That ladder has abandoned me, some maybe moment when I could have pulled myself out. That was the last time when I emerged myself out of the pool and went to the shack to change forever, the moment before I fell. If fallen is what I am feeling, if fallen is what I am. Show me the man who would not love the man who stepped out of the shower and put on his briefs, because I would love that man too. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, baby, yes. Soaking wet the shoulders, the hair spiked with water, pushed back with his hand, which had a hippie ring on it of thick pewter, silver, some girlfriend gift, some souvenir of a place he went before he walked into my path forever once. Hair the color of hills surrounding the club when the droughts hit, but nothing would get me to the club again. His breathing chest rising carelessly from the rest of him, but the desire here like nothing I can type. Grant me this. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, baby, yes. 5 years older, arms from the shoulders with the careless towel hiding nothing. The chest swelled and flat with impressing my sister. Hair I had yet to grow, trailing toward me like warm smoke from someone's mouth, down to the legs, down to the penis, thick with sitting all day near something he wanted, but showered calm. Never something I had seen before. Oh, certainly in locker rooms, textbooks, something, but to no avail. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, baby, yes. There was no one I loved before Keith in his arms, his face scarcely glancing at me, the thin line of not smiling as he shook off water without fear. Where did they come from who can do that? Step out wet and share a small nude space with someone's brother, cup his own penis for nothing, sit on the redwood bench and dry his feet where I would never walk, wreck my life like a pop song can wreck your brain. At 14, I couldn't tell you swoon, and now I cannot remember any love but the swoon of him until he picked through the scrabble of his clothes and stepped into his underwear, and there was that little stumble into my path. He nudged me on the spot on the side of myself, below my armpit, oh my God. He nudged me and I occurred to him, and Keith, looked up and said it. Said the thing I heard myself say right now as the bird did its last thing and got slain. Hey. The rum on his breath, and then the blue shirt ate his chest, and he zipped up and he walked out carrying his shoes away from me like I was fired. Briefly, that door swung open, and briefly, that door closed. There was a song playing from a portable thing my sister must have owned, or maybe blaring through the open windows into the air. The song is Come and Get My Heart by the L Club, from their first album introducing the L Club on L Club Records. And Keith put his briefs on during the part of the second verse that goes, yes, 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 oh baby, yes, while the bass line gurgles the thing I could recite note for note. It got louder as the shack door opened and then quieter as he went home, but I never got his tune out of my little head, never saw him again. If I called my older sister, she would say, Keith, who and why are you calling? My wife would say the same thing, like the chorus of a stupid song. It is only on mornings like this, the birds just out living life, that out of view, privately, briefly, you can lose your head. All alone, unwitnessed, there was no one else to believe it, the way paths cross in the sun. Love is this sudden crash in your path, quick and to the point, and nearly always it leaves someone slain on the green. I killed the bird and I never saw Keith again, and so I am alone this morning, with blood on my shoe. You won't believe how I love this guy. I can't believe it either. Is it possible to love someone forever and not think of him for years? Yes, 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 oh baby, yes. Is it possible to lose someone who only stepped in front of you once in a towel? Yes, 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 oh baby, yes. Grant me this brief murdered moment, and then I will bury it sadly and go on with my game. Thanks a lot.